That, my friends, is how Michigan welcomes the only Republican to have won that state in 30 years. Donald Trump once again stole the show last night as he spoke before a massive crowd of union auto workers in the key swing state of Michigan, a moment that promises to be a major game changer for 2024. Greetings, everyone. It's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you to think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. Also, if you would, please share this video with friends and family. We are once again being throttled by big tech, so I need your help to get the hopeful message of this channel out to as many people as possible. So, he did it again, gang. President Trump once again proved that the donor class sideshow, known as the Republican primary debates, were nothing more than a pathetic attempt at kabuki theater. They were the very definition of a waste of time. It's so bizarre that we have a stage full of donor class-backed candidates who are virtually all, for the exception of DeSantis, in fairness, they're all polling in single digits. Some like Mike, I saved the Constitution, Pence, and Chris Christie, Taco Bell's favorite customer, they're literally polling each at 3%. Why would anyone even remotely waste their time with this spectacle other than just to laugh at it? Trump, on the other hand, continued to redefine politics and redefine the Republican Party. Just contrast Trump's reception to this pathetic embarrassment. I mean, look at him. Well, if you're listening by way of our podcast, one of our 15 million podcast downloads, it's Biden just dithering around a tiny poultry picket line. Half of the people there aren't even paying any attention to him. Biden couldn't get 100 people to show up. By contrast, this is what greeted Trump. The streets were lined up for miles with Trump supporters waving flags and welcoming soon-to-be number 47 at Clinton Township, Michigan. And needless to say, when he arrived, he was absolutely on fire.
Yesterday, Joe Biden came to Michigan to pose for photos at the picket line. But it's his policies that send Michigan auto workers to the unemployment line. He only came after I announced that I would be here. You know, he announced quite a bit later. Spoke for a few seconds. Did you notice he spoke for what, a few seconds? And he had absolutely no idea what he was saying. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know what we were saying. Where am I? He's saying, where am I? Oh, you're in Michigan. Oh, that's great. What do they do in Michigan? They grow wheat in Michigan, he said. Don't they grow wheat? No, that's Iowa and other places. Biden's cruel and ridiculous electrical. Think of this. He wants electric vehicle mandates that will spell the death of the U.S. auto industry. You know, it doesn't matter. I watch it. You're negotiating a contract. You're all on picket lines and everything. But it doesn't make a damn bit of difference what you get, because in 2 years, you're all going to be out of business. You're not getting anything. What they're doing to the auto industry in Michigan and throughout the country is absolutely horrible and ridiculous. Hundreds of thousands of American jobs, your jobs, will be gone forever because crooked Joe Biden is selling out. But I don't think it's him. I don't think he actually knows what the hell he's doing. He doesn't. She says he doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's not his fault. Let's not blame him. But he's surrounded with radical left Marxists and crazy people, fascists, bad people. He's selling you out to China. He's selling you out to the environmental extremists on the radical left. People have no idea how bad this is going to be also for the environment. You know, those batteries, when they get rid of them, and lots of bad things happen, and when they're digging it out of the ground to make those batteries, it's going to be very bad for the environment.
And here, for me, was the best dig of the night.
The only time Joe Biden has ever gotten his hands dirty is when he's taking cash from foreign countries, which is quite often, actually. It's quite often. Based on what we're seeing, it's much more often than anyone would have thought. But can you imagine an unannounced raid on his many homes? He would have made Senator Menendez look like a baby, just like a baby. Can you imagine? You know, they gave him 3 weeks' notice. You know, they said, we're going to raid your home over documents. They gave him 3 weeks. Would 3 weeks be enough? So I can imagine. I'd like to see what he cleaned out of there. Joe Biden only cares about enriching his own family. I care about enriching your family. That's why I did this. That's why I did it.
I'll be back.
That's right, gang. He is back. It's time to show our support and celebrate the great return by clicking on that link below and getting your very own Trumpinator 2024 bobblehead in preparation for Donald Trump's glorious reascendance to the United States presidency. This collectible bobblehead from Proud Patriots is made with the highest quality material, and it really is a must-have for any Trump fan who wants to send some powerful energy towards what's shaping up to be the most glorious political comeback in history. Now, don't wait. There were just a limited number of these collectibles, and you don't want to be caught paying way more later on eBay from someone who bought one now. So whatever you do, don't wait. Click on that link below right now and show your support for Trump 2024 today. I love it. I absolutely love it. The only time Joe Biden has ever gotten his hands dirty is when he's taken cash from foreign countries. I mean, gang, that was in front of a union audience. Trump is trashing the Democrat president in front of what is historically one of the single most faithful Democrat constituencies in the nation. I mean, this is one of the single most paradigm-shifting moments in our nation's political history. And this is key. No other Republican candidate can do that. This is what I absolutely love about Rich Barris's analysis, the People's Pundit. He points out time and time again that the assumption among the DeSantis supporters is that DeSantis will automatically win the counties that Trump won in the Rust Belts, in Wisconsin, Iowa, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio. Just because Trump won key counties in these states, DeSantis, the assumption is, will naturally win them as well. That is patently false and demonstrably so. Trump won in counties in Wisconsin, Iowa, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, that no Republican, let me say that again, for any DeSantis supporters who are hard of hearing out there, no Republican has won since the mid-'80s. If Trump is not the Republican nominee, as Rich has demonstrated, Ohio and Iowa are officially once again toss-up states. They go purple to blue. Those counties that were always reliably blue go back to being blue. And why wouldn't they, like with mental midgets like Mitch McConnell in the Senate, sending hundreds of billions of dollars into a corrupt black hole we call Ukraine? Why would these counties ever trust a generic Republican? It's only Trump that's appealing to these blue-collar union workers, not DeSantis, not Haley, not Tim Scott. As it turns out, to the horror of Democrats, not even Joe Biden, who union workers see as a puppet of the radical environmentalist movement that's single-handedly causing the auto workers in America to lose their jobs. That's the beauty of what Trump said to them last night. It doesn't matter what contract you negotiate. You're not going to have a job in 2 years. It's all going to China. Joe is bought and paid for, but I'm not. Vote for me, and you'll be employed, and you'll be rich. That's the key to Trump's victory. Vote for me, and you have peace abroad and prosperity at home. Vote for bumbling Biden, and you'll only have war and depression. That's it. War and depression. No other candidate is appealing to these voters like Donald J. Trump. And that promises to change politics in 2024 like never before. Are you ready to join the resistance? Because I'm leading a group of dedicated, courageous patriots who can lead a spearhead into the heart of the secular globalist establishment. We punished Bud Light and Target, driven CNN and the legacy media to near bankruptcy, forced BlackRock to backtrack on ESG, and now we're seeing our conservative-dominated Supreme Court ending affirmative action and protecting religious liberty. In my Insiders Club, I show you concrete steps to take locally and online that will only keep this mass uprising going until the battle is won. Don't wait. Click the link in my description below and join my Courageous Patriots Insiders Club today.